Hey guys, my name is Sandra. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
And I met this girl while walking out to the parking lot one day, and I didn't know what to say. So like, I didn't want to not say anything because she was super cute and I was attracted to her. So I kind of just said something silly about the traffic, about how crappy it was.
I want to make a video on my favorite makeup products and also the products I used for this specific look today. I could have done a makeup tutorial, but I just got the idea to even make the video after I was already done. So maybe I'll make a makeup tutorial for another video, especially if that's something you guys would like. My parasocial non-existent relationships. I have no viewership on this account, but like just speaking as if I did. First I'm gonna start off with palettes. I think having a good palette is one of the fundamental aspects of creating consistent makeup looks that you like. So in my arsenal, I have about three to four makeup palettes that I use not daily, but whenever I do my makeup, I incorporate these. So the first palette is this Naked 3 Urban Decay palette. It is almost 10 years old. It's actually 10 years old. This is my at the Elisa's, so my cousin's makeup palette that she gave me. Here are the shades. I very frequently use the shade Limit and Mugshot. I use Limit a lot as the, not a base coat. I don't really know what the terms are, but I typically put Limit all over my lid just to like start off, and then I will use Mugshot, which is a darker shade, in the outer corners of my eyelid, and sometimes I will also use Nooner, which is this darker shade, if I want to kind of do like a transition from like light to dark. Right now for my makeup, I kind of did a cut crease. I used concealer from the inner corner to the base of my lid, and then a darker shade up here, and then also like a brownish reddish shade at the top. I also want to get better at doing makeup terms. I'll introduce the next palette that I use. This is the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes palette. I use this shade Glistening Snow on top of my concealer to highlight that crease. And I actually use this shade Nude for my contour / bronzer. It goes with my skin tone so well, I didn't even know. But yeah, I actually don't use this palette as much as the other one I'm going to introduce, but I want to start using this more. So that brings me to this shade. This is the Too Faced Better Than Chocolate palette. I would use this shade Milk It a lot, similar to the shade Glistening Snow in the Natural Nudes palette by Too Faced. And then honestly, I don't really use any other shades in this palette, but I want to. There's like this like beautiful shade. It looks purple on the camera, but it's actually blue. It's actually blue. Oh no, it is blue. But sometimes it looks purple. Bless your tart. There's like Sugar Rush right there. I just wanna use all of the colors because it's so amazing. The final palette that I tend to use a lot is this Laura Seller, the Best of the Best Baked Full Face Basics. It's so simple. See the mirror? Hi. It is such a simple palette, but it has like bronzer. It has 2 different highlighters, blush, and then 3 different shades for your eyes. And it also has a guide at the back. I actually have used this before, and I think this actually helped me like underpaint and get a little bit better at makeup. But I love the It's called Portofino. I love this highlighter. It's what I'm using right now. It's so shimmery. It is effervescent. You can really see it. Yeah, so I love that. I used to use this blush a lot. I don't use it as much anymore because I'm going to show you what I use now. I have been obsessed with a kind of soft glam look. I'm going to put in some pictures on Pinterest that are my inspo. I love their soft glam looks, and also how they really focus on brightening the under eye and using very cool toned pink shades. That is what I try to achieve every time I try to do a soft glam, is a look inspired by those artists. They're so good. And so I was saying I don't use that blush as much anymore from the Laura Seller palette because I use this one instead. Kylie Cosmetics Winter Kiss 2.0. It's so cute. Like, it's so nice. It's literally like so pretty. So that is what I use for my blush. And I also use this Too Faced whipped lip and cheek color. I use this to underpaint, and then I layer this on top. I really want I forgot what it's called, but it's an extremely expensive brand, and they have like the same like cheek tint thing that's like liquid, but it's way more cool toned. Like, this is not very cool toned at all, but I think it helps like bring out the pink color. It's just not as cool toned. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm gonna put it up when I find it. Then I'm gonna also show you guys my favorite mascaras. BADgal Bang Benefit Cosmetics waterproof mascara. This is so good. I'm wearing this right now, even though I'm also wearing fake lashes. I have this mascara underneath the fake lashes. If you don't want to use a waterproof mascara, I also recommend this L'Oreal Telescopic. This one is tried and true. It's so popular. I think the first time I was looking for mascaras, I was put on by so many influencers, articles that I was reading, that this is super good. But I recommend using the black/brown color if you are going for a more natural look. The last product that I am going to reveal as one of my favorites is Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake Baking Powder. Oh my gosh. Smells so good, and it just like sets my makeup great. I'm gonna turn that light on really quick. I just feel like it's the perfect setting powder. I've heard such great things about this brand in general, and I actually just purchased it a week ago, and I've only been using it for a week, but I love it. Like, in comparison to other powders that I've used, like this is the one I would always use before. It's a Kimchi Puff Puff Pass. This is good too, but because I like soft glam looks that incorporate a really bright pink under eye, like I was saying in the beginning, the Cherry Blossom Bake Powder is perfect if that's what you like to go for. And the last thing is like that I wanted to talk about is these are just things that I like to do with my makeup in general. I like to use fake freckles. This is, it's called, I think it's called Marylia. It's literally rubbed off. I'm gonna try to find I'm gonna try to look this up and put it on the screen or in the description. It's called Marylia Faux Freckles. These are waterproof. I have really oily skin, so these still come off sometimes, but if you don't, these won't come off when you go swimming. So yeah, I like to use that. So I have some faux freckles in this look right now. I also like to accentuate my moles. I use the NYX waterproof Epic ink liner to do that. So that's a place I have a natural mole. And then these three, actually, I just have like a skin tag there, a pimple there. It's also really neat for covering up acne or blemishes and making them look like beauty marks. So that's something I like to do too. But yeah, Those are all my favorite products. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, and I want to make more makeup videos because I literally love doing makeup. I fell in love with doing makeup in the last year. Yeah, I'll probably maybe I'll post a slideshow of all the looks I've attempted over the years, and also how my skin has changed over the years. I have had to learn how to do a full face because I started breaking out a lot last year when I got off birth control. Oh my god. Bye.